Rise and shine. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Poor to Rich series. Don't worry, I'm still trying to get the Harmony Farms video out, but still a lot more work to be done. For now, hopefully this series goes as planned. If I continue it, that is. But other than that, sit back and relax and enjoy the video. Well, let's get to work and show you what I'm actually working with. Alright, first things first, open the door and close it back. Anyways, here's my old F-250. Doesn't have a tailgate. Very rusty. That's fine, we can still work with that. It's still a good workhorse. But anyways, let's show you guys what I'm working with here. So I plan on to sell some square bales with my old grandpa's wagon over here. About 6 bales of hay all in this stack here that was left over from my last hay season. But anyways, let's get going. Alright, we have arrived at the co-op, and as you guys can see, there's a guy over there. The co-op guy, he's running everything over here. We're gonna go ahead and sell these bales and see how much he'll turn down the profit for. I think they sell for 50 or $100, but we're gonna go ahead and see. Let's just park here and get out of the truck. Alright, hello, Mr. Co-op worker. Go ahead and say hey to him. Hey, let's tell him I would like to sell my bales here. Right, as easy as that. And so how many bales? There should be 6 bales, I think. Yeah, there you guys go. About 6 bales. Or maybe even 7. Okay, I'm kidding. Anywho, how much for all of them? It gotta be way higher than that. Like, I'm pretty sure. But let's go ahead and find out. Okay, so he said about $250 a bale. $2.50. That's very low, but let's go ahead and place him right here for him. And go ahead and tell him thanks. One bale by one. I'm assuming, at least. Not gonna be talking much for this part. Okay, well, a few more. And this should be the last one. And let's go ahead and tell him, there you go, and have a great day. Well, we're off to the races, guys. Very easy money, and I think that's a good $1,500. Should obviously be enough for $400 skid steer. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. Fortunately, I'm buying this from my grandpa. Alright, we're pulling in right now. Hopefully when I get the money, I can buy the farm next to him. $200,000 something dollars. It comes with some tractors along with it. It's pretty sweet. But anyways, as you guys can see, there she is right there. A little bit rough. I think there's a few hydraulic leaks here and there. That's totally fine. Just got to figure out how to load that on there. This was probably a bad idea to take my grandpa's wagon, but that's fine. Just to load the skid steer on here. But over here, we're lucky. The side how that he has over here should be able to load it on here. That's just knee high from the whole entire thing. So we should be able to load it on here. which might take a little bit. Now, I'm not that great at backing up wagons. I had it one time in one video from about a year or 2 years ago when the grain carts became a thing. Yeah, this takes a few backing up and a few turning and everything else. Hopefully, we should be able to get it up on there pretty soon. I think that's pretty good enough right there. Doesn't have to be right on the money, but you know, this will do, and we'll see. All right, fortunately, I got it on there. After a long time of struggling, let's go ahead and take this baby home. Give it the love and care it needs. In the meantime, right, we're off to the races again. Luckily, my house is right around the corner, and now that I think of it, I should have just drove the whole entire skid steer there. But it would have been a slow process, but then again, I put scraps on it, which is okay, but it moves at 14 miles an hour. What do you expect? Obviously gonna have to take it out again. Yeah, by the way, we're left with $1,100. Not too bad. It sure is a profit. Maybe I can flip and sell probably a lawnmower. It's the winter time. Who's gonna buy a lawnmower? That's fine. Anywho, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Came a long way to get this skid steer. We sure do have a lot more work to do with it. As for now, this is the agriculture guy, and I will see you guys later. Bye.